What's up, guys? Today I'm doing a trade recap. I took a very good trade today. I'm actually extremely proud of myself. Um, just very proud of myself because I've been doing a lot of back testing on my own internal conviction within the model I trade and the way I trade. And one of the main important rules I needed to put in was waiting until like 10 minutes after market open to let some manipulation set into place for them to be able to capitalize on my opportunity overall. And I finally was able to wait, and it felt good, and I caught a win like I knew I could. And yeah, it was kind of just a nice conviction builder overall. Going into today though, we had this daily CISD level we were watching, right? Because what we come up, take all this liquidity right here, and we inverse this imbalance right here. So where do we expect to reject at the daily CISD level? Bias overall was very bearish. Last night I marked up this 4-hour imbalance here that I kind of want to see us reject to. I thought maybe that we would pull back more into a discount range of this area, but we ended up not pulling that far back, just a little bit. So then I zoom in a little more, and I'm just watching overall, and I look, okay, we're rejecting off this imbalance. We can look at these as like breakaway gaps necessarily once these get respected. So I'm just keep zooming in to validate my bias overall. And I see that we have an SMT right here, which kind of just shows that there's a point in which rejection. Oh yeah, if you want to join my free Discord, link into the description, completely free. But it kind of just shows that there's like a point in rejection where, price, we can understand why price would start to reject here because there's been a crack in correlation. So you see, we come up, take buy side, SMT, start to chop, come up, put another SMT in and start to sell. Now, at this time, I'm watching price overall. I get on the market like at 9:20-ish, and I'm kind of just watching. So like this is our range right here, right? Like this is our overall range. We have this SMT at the higher time frame. Come up, chop, come down, rebalance, generate some liquidity, come up, chop, come up, sell off, take this imbalance. Now at market open, we open and we come in and we put in this 5-minute CISD, which I was watching because I want to wait till 9:40 to take a trade. That's my rule. I need to wait. So we come in, manipulate higher. The first entry would have been, right around here on this 1-minute change in this state after coming up and sweeping all that liquidity to the low-hanging fruit. But once we took the low-hanging fruit, I was kind of upset because like, man, I missed my trade. But I was like, it's okay, it's not the end of the world. And I had a lot of confidence that we would end up continuing to complete this model all the way down here to this original consolidation type of range. And so, okay, I'm just kind of watching price. I'm seeing if we're just going to burn all the way down or are we going to give a chance for entry. So we create this 5-minute imbalance right here. So I'm like, boom, this is perfect for me. All I want to see kind of is a pullback, and we're going to target the rest of this model because you can see the manipulation aligns. I don't know if it'll align that good with this. Kind of just these areas in general. The manipulation from this one kind of aligns with this. Pull back a little bit, but not really too important. And I'm also like, this is sell side of the curve. Now I was very confident price would go all the way down here, but I didn't want to be greedy and hold a 150 point runner because that's just greed, and I don't want to be a part of that. So I want to take my piece of the pie. I don't need more than my piece of the pie. That's all I need. So you see, we get this 5-minute change in the state, which was very nice, and we also get more displacement. We create this 5 minute, so I kind of zoom in, and honestly, like I was so confident we would go lower that I enter right off the tap of the 5 minute. But I have to have my stop a little more deep because it's a bigger stop. So I'm able to catch a 1 to 2. But what also validated this is the internal soup manipulation. So you see we have soup here. What's something very good about this soup also was an SMT. So at first I entered with 2 cons right at the top of this thing with my stop at the high of the fair value gap and just waited for continuation. I did not think any of this would matter. This was my entry, like literally right here. I didn't care about this imbalance right here. I just looked at it as manipulation. I zoomed in, and once we were starting to like really like chop around this level, I knew we were probably gonna sell off. So I added my last con in there. So in for a total of 3 cons, able to catch around 70 points just off a 5-minute imbalance, understanding order flow, following order flow, and stuff like that. I was gonna add the rest of my position once we inverse this. This song sucks. But once we inverse this, we were kind of way too deep for me to go lower. And I didn't want to have to add my last con with a terrible fill of like right here, you know what I mean? And then like, where's your stop? Is it like that? It's just not worth the extra, 60 points or 30 points, $60 on 1 con. I personally think so. But yeah, that was a trade for me. Like just get your piece of the pie. I'm very proud of myself because like I've been taking losing trades but learning from them, and I just knew the reason why I was losing because I wasn't patient and waiting for market open essentially, and that's kind of what today proved. If I'm able to patiently wait for my setup to present itself and to understand, I'll have success in the future. But like I said, if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. If you want to join my Discord, it's free, no charge or anything like that. But thank you guys so much. God bless and have a great day.